All right, so I hope everybody had a good weekend. It's Tuesday, so hopefully I'll get this video up for you guys tonight, as long as they'll upload it. Every time I try to upload a video, it takes 2 or 3 days for some reason. I guess they like to ultra censor everything. But either way, what I want to say is I really appreciate you guys that are sticking around, and that we are over on Rumble now also. If you guys don't know what Rumble is, it's very similar to YouTube or Parler. Lot less, way less censorship. And it's not just right-wing leaning people. There's a lot of different type people on there. So I definitely check it out. You can look me up at the Justin Fowler. That's my page name there, because for some reason Justin Fowler was already taken. But the reason for making this video today is just speaking on the censorship. I haven't really talked much about it, but I wake up this morning and I've got, what's happening here? Why ain't we in the center? There we go. And I'm missing like 300 maybe, give or take, subscribers. So I noticed that, and I'm like, man, what the hell? Why do they do that? I mean, just leave people's channels alone. So then I go through my video list to check the comments and see who I need to respond to this morning, which I try to do every morning when I get up. I'm having coffee or whatever. Try to get some likes on y'all's comments or a response. Respond to a few of them. So the last 3 or 4 videos have had 1,200 to 1,500 views, I think, in that range for all of them. And I look and I'm down. They've taken so many views away. Like one of them's like 300 views, 400 views, 500 views. They literally took 1,000 views off all of these videos and turned off the monetization. So I went in this morning and I turned all the monetization back on it, which for me is nothing, because they hit my channel so hard anyway. But it's absolutely crazy that they come after channels like this and like mine or other people's that we all watch, and we don't really do anything except for speak our mind or speak what our opinions are about a certain topic. Now, when it comes to the riots, I've never said go out and hurt somebody. And as far as I know, nobody ever has. All these left-wing people, you watch people. There's videos up from Antifa members. There's videos up from Black Lives Matter, from Black Lives Matter, that is basically saying you need to go out and cause violence and destruction. And those videos don't get messed with. Those channels don't get their subscribers taken away. Those channels don't get demonetized. The only thing I have ever said that sounds anything like that is defend yourself. If you're living in these cities where these people do these things and you stop at a red light, don't let somebody drag you out of the car. You're in a vehicle. You're in a 2,500 pound vehicle or more, whatever. Why would you let anybody get you out of the car? And I'm not gonna say it, but you know where I'm going with that. I've said that the entire time since I started making these videos. That's one of the things that caused me to start making these videos. So it's crazy. But see, here's what I think a lot of the problem is. When you have a group of people, whether it be 3, 4, 5 people out of maybe a bigger group, or then you have, for instance, like this channel, where there's 46,000 of you guys here. If the majority of you guys agree with what I'm saying, then you have a group of people that have a common concern about a topic. That concern is probably pretty legitimate. And for some reason, they want to stop that communication. They want to stop the common thoughts. And the things I speak are my opinions. Sometimes, sometimes I might be wrong. The things that I speak about are my opinions or my thoughts on a specific topic. Sometimes I might be a little off base, but most of the time, like I said, it's my opinions, and I try to take a thought from here, or a fact from here, a fact from here, because there's not really a right way. There is. You take the good from this side, the good from this side, the facts from here, the facts from here, and you put your own thought to it. That's the best way to do it, because there's 2 sides to everything. So, but to censor us and to take our views away, to take our subscribers away, Just because you don't agree, because social media is so liberal run and so left leaning that anybody that speaks that represents that, because that is my main thing. I'm screw Republican, screw Democrat. I'm American, and that's what we all need to be. If you live here and you're like pro left wing, pro right wing, do I agree more with, Republicans? Yes, that's just the way I was raised. That's the way I believe. But I'm not saying all Democrats are wrong, and I'm not saying all left wing nutbags are wrong, because we got some right wing crazies too. So but when you have people that have a common ground, common ground, yeah, and a common concern, then there's a good chance that concern might be legitimate. And for some reason, they want to shut us up with it. My Twitter account, like I said before, it's still shadow banned. Nobody says anything. Nobody responds to me, and they've got all these people from Twitter on tape, on video, saying that people that are conservative or people that are lean more towards the right, that they shadow ban them so nobody can see their stuff. All I want to do is get on here and speak my mind. I'm not trying to make you believe a certain way. You believe how you want. I don't want to tell anybody how to believe. What I want you to do is take what I say and form your opinion about my opinion. And then if you make a judgment off of that, then that's up to you. But I'm not trying to tell you how to believe or tell you what you should be doing as an American. But the way I feel is that if you give people a platform to speak their mind, which is what YouTube started as, to make videos, all kinds of whatever, speaking your mind or whatever kind of videos you make, then you should let them do that. Part of the reason we moved to Rumble, it's part of the reason I went to Parler. I got kicked off Parler. Well, I didn't get kicked off Parler, but they shut Parler down. But same thing, they kicked everybody off of Parler. But with Rumble, hopefully it'll be a little different. There's people from every side on Rumble. So, I appreciate you guys that have already went over there, because several of you guys have already went over there and started following my channel there. Like I said, it's at the Justin Fowler. I couldn't pick Justin Fowler. Apparently there's another one of me somewhere. But the fact that I wake up this morning and I've been watching the numbers drop, because like I said before, when that video went viral, the Antifa versus Patriots, I can't believe that it did. And that was the craziest feeling, watching that number grow to 1.6 million views, almost 1.7 million views. And then all of a sudden they cut it off and stopped it. The video's still up, but they stopped it. They moved the share button on me. They changed so much stuff where it made it hard to be shared. They age restricted it, which is that's all fine. But as soon as that video went viral and it hit 1.6 million views, we were 500 subscribers shy of 50,000. And I watched that number grow by the hundreds every single day until it hit almost 50,000. And all of a sudden it just dead stopped. Now they're backtracking it. They're purging accounts. They're unsubscribing people. There's some of you guys coming to my comments. It's like, man, I've tried to like your video multiple times and it won't let me do it. Understand. I do my best to go through and heart every video, give everyone, every comment, read the comment, give a heart. If it's something that I need to respond to, I do my best to do that. And what caught my attention with the views this morning is I noticed a subscriber change, but also I had an unusual amount of comments last night. As far as usually throughout the night, I'll get 3, 4, 5 comments. I get respond or whatever. But last night there was a lot of comments. I woke up this morning with a way higher number of comments. So I was like, man, what video has brought this attention? So I get looking and these numbers are from 1,500 views down to 500 views. Well, where did those 1,000 views go? They took those views away from it, because that way when somebody sees it, it looks like, oh, well, nobody's really watching his stuff no more. Okay, that's crazy. So that's not even just really censorship. That is just messing with somebody just to mess with them. And people need to start paying attention to that. But probably because somebody asked me in the comments if going to Rumble was going to help me get off YouTube. I don't want to leave YouTube. I took this channel I started this channel 4 or 5 years ago as a gaming channel, maybe 4 years probably, and I was doing gaming, and I grew up to 2,400 subscribers or so. I quit gaming, got bored with that, and then when all this stuff started at the first of the month, I started making these videos in like May, I think, maybe May or June, one of the two, and we went to 46,000 or 49,000. I mean, I'm sorry, we went to 49,000 in 2 months, 3 months from that video going viral. Now I know there are people that subscribe and then they'll unsubscribe because they'll, you know, a lot of times you hit see one video, you subscribe real quick, and then you might see some other content that you don't really like, so you don't subscribe. That's fine. That's understandable. I do that occasionally too. I'll see, hey, I like this guy, and I'll subscribe, and then he'll say some crazy stuff, and I'm like, unsubscribe. But not 3,000 since October. This censorship thing is crazy, and it's pretty sad that. Let me stop right there. Let me go back. What I feel like is the reason for it is that they see that so many people agree on the way things are happening in our country and the way things are happening that we don't want them to be that way. We don't agree with censorship. We don't agree with Joe Biden being a president. We don't agree with Antifa. And the Black Lives Matter movement is a good thing, yes. Black lives do matter. But Black Lives Matter organization is a terrorist group. If you promote going out and we're taking over the cities or we're going to burn down until we get what we want, that's terrorism. That's exactly what Antifa is doing. They said Trump out of office and then we're done. Well, guess what? Trump's out of office and they're still going. How come you don't censor their videos? You don't demonetize their stuff. I don't have a, look, come on, man. Ooh. I don't have a problem being demonetized because, to be honest, I never thought when I started making these videos that this channel would really go anywhere. But it did. And so the demonetization thing ain't a big deal. Every conservative type channel gets demonetized. And I don't make any money from YouTube. But I do enjoy making these videos, and I enjoy interacting with you guys in the comments and just being here, just to make these videos. But it's pretty crazy to me that you have to, when you make a video now, you gotta think about what you're saying and be in fear of having your content taken down or demonetized or views taken away that have already been there for weeks now. It's absolutely ridiculous, to be honest. And it's pretty sad that side of it, the spectrum here is scared of our side, that they're scared for us to be able to communicate with each other. I never want nothing bad to happen to anybody. I've never said something bad needs to happen to anybody. The only thing I've ever said was defend yourself. If you're in a car and a protest is out in the road in front of you, why would you let them get you out of your car? Lock your doors? And unfortunately, if they stand in the road and start trying to assault you in your car and beating up your car, you know what's coming next. Why let them do that? That's it. I don't even know what to say, guys. I really don't. Because when I woke up, I've seen the subscribers dropping like 50 at a time, 60 at a time, 100 at a time. And I know what it is. It's them unsubscribing and purging people. But when they go in and when I come into the comments and I have people say, hey man, I tried to heart your comment, or I tried to heart your video, or I can't even find you, and I looked you up today because I haven't seen no content while I was unsubscribed from you. I've been subscribed to you for months now. Okay, that's crazy. Basically what it boils down to is they're trying to shut the American people up. They're trying to shut the people up that believe like we do, that believe that America should be free, and that we see evidence of the hatred. We see evidence of we see that we see what the problems are. We see that these politicians that have been in office for 40 years that never have accomplished anything and have done nothing but try to deconstruct America for all these years, and all of a sudden they got a lot of power. We speak against that because we see the truth. We see the reality, because we're not just, oh, the news said it, so let's believe it. You read, you research. We see that, and they want to shut us up. So YouTube, just understand that we see what you're doing. There's no reason for it. All I want to do is better get on here and speak my opinion. There's no reason to try to shut me up. But it's pretty sad, actually, to be honest. Kind of makes you feel like you're doing something right when they do come after you so hard. When you know you're not saying anything but truth. It's pretty pathetic. But anyway, just wanted to get that out there for you guys. Sorry, I kind of got on a little rant, but it's pretty crazy to me. It makes no sense. Anyway, like I said, we are on Rumble now. The Justin Fowler. Make sure you guys go by there and subscribe. And follow, whatever. If you don't, I don't really know how it works, but if you go to my community tab, I did put there's like a referral code in there. If you click that, it'll take you right to it. I don't know if it takes you right to my page or not. I haven't tried it, but it gives it off my page. So you can do that, and if you're not signed up already, it'll let you sign up right there and everything, I believe. So go to the community tab, click that link, go follow on Rumble. We are on Instagram, Justin Fowler _YT, I believe. What else are we on? That's it. TikTok, Justin Fowler YT. Don't really do much on TikTok, but there's a lot of conservatives going to TikTok. And actually, the more I'm on it, the more people I find like us, and because it's actually blowing up with conservatives right now. So, but anyway, I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get back to work, and I'll let you guys later. Make sure you're subscribed. Share the videos, not just for my channel, but for everybody like us channel, because like every channel like us, because they're just going to continue to try to shut us up, and they're hitting us hard right now. So I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a good one.